Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another Access 72 video, and in today's video I'm back with another interview, and I'm here with Chris Busi. Chris, how are we?
How's it going, man? I'm good. How are you? How are
I'm
you? This?
doing great, man. Thank you very much for coming on the channel.
No, well, thank you. I'm happy to be on the channel. Happy to be on the channel.
Great, okay, and so am I right in saying you're a 27-year-old super middleweight who's 3-0?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's my current record.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping to move on to 4-0 early next year.
Mm-hmm. Great. Okay.
February might be out again.
Mm-hmm.
So,
mm-hmm. Great. Okay,
so,
well, yes, if you're new around here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like video, and let's get straight into it. So, the question which I always like to start off with, why did you start boxing?
so I started boxing because my older brother used to box.
Mm-hmm.
We started boxing together, but what it was he was going yacht because he was getting in trouble young. I wasn't nothing like shy kid.
Mm-hmm.
But so he was into it, and we always used to play a fight at home. So he brought the idea of starting boxing. So I said, you know what? I'm not doing nothing. I think I was playing football at the time. So I went down to the gym with him, and it's been history ever since.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's great. And so, do you remember what happened in your first amateur fight?
Yeah, so I was boxing at the Hollington ABC.
Mm-hmm.
That's at Campbell, but it's closed down now. It used to be a youth club,
Mm-hmm.
but they used to have a boxing club in there as well. Yeah, I remember I won a unanimous decision. It was down. It was against a kid from the Ashford ABC.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was. I remember correctly, but I won it unanimously. I could have stopped him, but obviously I was inexperienced then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just outpointed him. Used my jab, counter shot.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's great. And so, what was your biggest achievement from your whole amateur period?
So I won. I done my amateur period. So I had 40 fights as an amateur.
Okay.
I boxed in the ABAs twice, elite ABAs twice. Got the London finals in one.
Mm-hmm.
I won the London novices. I won the London novices. That was a while ago. Won the London novices. I think that was the year before. I won the Box Cup gold, 2016, and I won I think it was a bronze. Yeah, it was a bronze in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Represented the country in Germany, Denmark, and where else? Yeah, no, Germany and Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
That's great.
Represented. And yeah, I would say those are the main highlights from my amateurs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. And seems like you did a lot in them 40 fights.
Yeah. I think I had, all in all, I had about, I think it was 21 wins.
Mm-hmm.
21. 21 wins.
Mm-hmm.
A bit more than that.
Mm-hmm. That's a credible record in the amateurs.
It was mediocre. Obviously, there were the amateurs, bad decisions, and there's politics and everything. But it was mediocre. Like I wasn't as serious as I was.
Right.
Because I was young.
Mm-hmm.
And I started amateurs, and I was serious. Obviously, later on down the years, I decided that this is something that I was going to do at, and being good at it, and with it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And so, why did you end up turning professional when you did?
So I turned professional before the COVID, 2019. Mainly because I love the sport, and I feel like I've got a lot to offer to the sport in terms of skill. And I know, as of right now, I can't really see myself doing things. Like I do have other skills, of course, but as of right now, I have a goal. Do you know what I mean? One day, go on the winner, fight for a Southern area, hopefully next year. Like, you probably ask me questions about that, but hopefully push on Southern area, British, and hopefully world level. So the ultimate goal is to become a world champion, and that's why I got involved, to achieve that goal.
Yeah, that's great, and it's good to see that you are very motivated and you've got goals leading up to it. You're not just going for the big main goal; you've got goals leading up to it.
Yes, baby steps.
Yeah, definitely.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far you've had the 3 fights and the 3 wins, but which one would you say you performed your best in?
Do you know what? It's a bit of a funny one because I turned pro in 2019, as I said.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was July the 20th. I had my first fight.
Mm-hmm.
Then the COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I've had the jitters of, it's your debut. You know what I mean? So you're a bit nervous. It's almost like you're stepping into a whole new sport.
Yeah.
Done that, and then the COVID's hit. 3 years. Come back in April. Mm-hmm. It's felt like the feeling all over again.
Yeah.
I felt like the feeling all over again. And then I've come, and then to fight again on D White show. Mm-hmm. It's on the 5th. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm still shaking off. In a sense, I'm the rust. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm still, trying to get used to and comfortable in the atmosphere again. But if I had to, I would say my last performance I wasn't happy with it, but I would say it was probably my most active in terms of like the one before in April. I wasn't busy enough. There was a lot of corrections I could have done, but yes, I would say the latest one. But the next, so wonderful. I'm just trying. My main thing is just to stay active.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's great. And so you said you're working with like Black Box Global, and so what is it like working with them?
Well, this was my first show with them. Mm-hmm. Dean is very good at what he's doing, and very good. And I think it's going to be a very big platform that he's building. Definitely, very professional. And yeah, it was wicked, man. The performance, the show we put on, he's trying to do something different compared to a lot of these other small promoters. You know what I mean? Trying to bring a different element to more boxing and grow the business. It was good working alongside him.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Yeah.
So, what was it like being on live television as well?
I think the second one was on live television.
Right.
You know what? To be honest with you, I didn't know I was going to be on TV until the day. So it was good. And that's why I was a bit gutted in terms of the performance because it was on live television. You know what I mean? There was opportunity often, so you kind of just got to snatch it. But it was good, and hopefully, you know what I mean, we'll get on TV again.
Definitely.
Yes.
Great. And so, what would you say? Kind of like, obviously, you've said that you've had a bit of time in between fights, but what would you say kind of keeps you motivated to carry on fighting?
I'll say the will to win. Just want to achieve my goals. Do you know what I mean? And knowing that I'm progressing. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I would say that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me motivated, staying in the gym, ticking over. As soon as I get off the phone to you, I'm actually going for a run tonight. So,
jeez, that's good, man. And so, is there any kind of like motto that you live by?
In terms of to keep yourself motivated. I wouldn't say motto, but I do have goals that I want to achieve. Do you know what I mean? That I came in to, so I would say, if anything, that's what keeps me motivated. Yeah, I'll say yeah.
That's great. And so you've just come off a fight not too recent, or not too far away, but you said you're fighting possibly in the new year. Is there any possible date for that?
I suppose my manager, we was looking at February. So the earliest will probably be February, March.
That's great.
Hopefully, yeah.
Definitely.
So until then.
Okay, and so for anybody who's watching this and might have not seen you fight before, but what would you say kind of makes you interesting as a fighter?
So I would say, like you talking about my attributes. I'll say I'm a smart boxer. Put shots together well, quick with my hands. I've got good feet. I've got good power in both hands, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Hungry. So yeah, that's what I'd say. I've got very good ability. I've got a good style, good slick style. Yeah, people should look out for me. People should look out. People should look up.
That's great. Yeah. Okay, and so you spoke about how you're wanting to go to world level, but how long away do you think? How far away do you think that world level kind of is?
So I spoke to my manager, and he was talking about next year. I possibly want to have about, if I can, 5 outings next year, and hopefully at the end of the year, challenge for Southern Area title or Eliminator. So, but as I said before, like we're just trying to take baby steps.
Yeah.
You know, one go at a time.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to rush it.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And it's like there's obstacles along the way. Do you know what I mean? So, it's not something I would say it's not something that's far away from now, but it's not something that I would necessarily put a time on.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Hopefully in the next few. Yeah.
Okay, nice one. And so I'll leave it with this final question, which I always like to ask. You've got a little bit of a platform here. Would you like to shout anything out? Yeah,
so my Instagram is Chris_Busi95. You can give me a follow there. Also on Twitter, and it's the sharpshooter Busi. And also TikTok, Chris_Busi95, and what else have I got now? Instagram. Yeah, that's all of them really, yeah.
Nice one.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well thank you very
much.
Me.
Alright, wicked.
Nice one, mate. Well thank you very much for coming on the channel, mate.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Yes, and maybe a little bit further along down the line when you're fighting for area titles, we can come back and do a return interview.
Definitely.
Okay, nice one. Okay, well, if you are new around here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like video, and thanks for watching.